I had to print something as long as I am in my other computer before I turn it off. So now the show, okay, people are posting it already. Potato, potato liar. You said that there is no such a thing in your Arabic Quran. Let us put it in the screen. Hold on. You insult the mother, huh? Well, all right. Muta boy. Let us go and share the screen with everybody. All right. All right, guys. Watch with me. This is Patreon. I just posted the image there. Ultimate Fort. The mic is yours. Isn't it? This is what every copy of the Quran in the world has. Go ahead.
Say is lying. This is not.
Go ahead.
What?
Go read it. Does it say that in your Quran? You said no.
You said you was gonna send me your Skype.
I don't care. Maybe you have the copy of Rashad Khalifa, which is false copy. Isn't it? This is what every Muslim Quran have in the world. The mic is yours.
I said the Quran is from God. You wanna run away from it.
Okay, Potato, read for me what it says in the screen. I'm showing you right now reference. Go ahead.
Are you saying that this is a hadith from Hafsa?
This is
that
not
what he's saying?
hadith. This is not. Just get out of here. Just get, son of Muta. What a whore you are. You are a whore. Are you saying this is hadith from Hafsa? This is the Quran. Are you saying this is hadith from Hafsa? I mean, aren't you ashamed for stupidity? The Quran they have, he said you don't accept al-Bukhari because it's written hundreds of years after Muhammad. Guess what? The Quran they have today, or the most popular one, and the most authentic one according to them, is Hafs. This guy, this donkey, he think when I say Hafs, I mean Hafs, the guy who was in the time of Muhammad. No. You see the names, all those names here? None of them. If we read the rest, like the one in red, here, it says here, the one in blue, this is a Quran written according to the recitation, not a book, there's no book, of Hafs ibn Sulaiman ibn al-Mughira. Hafs exists at least 200 years after Muhammad. It is a recitation, there's no book. So this guy, he recites the Quran. The Muslim, they copy his recitation, but not as a book, as a recitation. There's no book. He said he don't accept al-Bukhari because it came 200 years after Muhammad. Well, this is the same time. This is the same time. And not only that, Hafs, according to the Muslim, he's a big fat liar. Do you understand why I say never trust a Muslim, whatever he says to you? Are you saying this is a hadith now? This is in the first page in the Quran. Those who have Arabic Quran, when you open it, in the beginning, it's going to say this, Riwayah to Hadha al-Mushaf. You can use your phone right now. Like this is Arabic language for you, right? But you can use your phone. You can take a screenshot in case you do not know how to do it. I mean, every phone have different options, depending on what you are using. And then there's an option, there's something called Google Lens. You can even go to Google Lens website and load the image. And then you can, after you load it, you can choose translate. It's going to translate for you the Arabic. Or you can use your phone right away. Open Google Lens and point the phone at this picture you see in the screen and click at translate. Very simple. This Quran, actually it doesn't say Quran. This is Mushaf. Mushaf means pages. Pages. Written and designed according to recitation of Hafs ibn Sulaiman ibn Mughira al-Asad al-Kufi, according to recitation of Asim ibn Abi Najud al-Kufi al-Tabi'i, according Ibn Abdul Rahman Abdullah ibn Habib al-Sulma, according to Uthman ibn Affan, according to Ali, according Zayd ibn Thabit, according Ibn Kab, according to the Prophet. All of this according. However, what make it more and more stupid, they don't even have a book for Hafs. And now we are talking about hundreds of years after Muhammad. Not only that, according to Muslims, Hafs ibn Sulaiman is a big fat liar. And this is why the Muslims don't accept a single hadith from him. If I type right now in Google, you will find how the Muslims, they have tons of articles about this issue. He don't have it in his Quran. Let me show you some reference. All right. Let us see. Let us show you some reference about Hafs. Show you the scandals. Actually, I have a website in front of me, but I'm trying to find something official. Let's see here. I have tons of websites, but I'm just trying to find something we can use as let us see this one. This one sounds official. All right. Guys, watch with me this. I just finally found something we can consider as an official Islamic website. All right. There's no question that this is an Islamic website. That's why it took me time. And here you will see that all those references in front of us, speaking about this man, that he is a big fat liar, and how the Muslims, all of them, they accuse him to be a fraud. And I found the most funny part of them is when they said he is a kadhab, and even his hadith cannot be accepted. Anything he say is rejected. Even Al-Bukhari and Nisai, all the scholars, they say, this man, anything he say cannot be taken. Usually if you highlight something, here we go. Play the audio. Where is the audio? What happened to the audio? It should be there's an audio here. It keeps showing audio mute, audio mute. I don't know why. Say it. I don't know what's wrong. Before we played this. But anyway, if you read here with me, it says from the authority of Abu Hakim, Abu Hatim. His hadith is abundant. Uthman ad-Darami said the same. And they said his hadith is weak. His hadith is left out, which means rejected. Nobody listened to it. He is not trustworthy. And his hadith is not to be written down. You see it? So this guy is so bad liar to the point no Muslims accept what he say. Let's go back. We're not done. I don't know, for some reason the audio here is not working when we click at audio. Let us see now.
Salih ibn Muhammad said, his hadiths are not written, and all of his hadiths are repugnant. Ibn Karash said, an abandoned liar who fabricates hadith. Ibn Hayyan said, he used to change the chain of transmission and raise the chain of transmission.
Guys, does it say he's a liar? Does it say he's a liar? Let me post the link for you. And you can read the rest, you know. This is the Muslims' opinion. This is not a Christian saying this guy is a bad person. This is the Muslim saying that this guy is a big fraud. Yet the Muslim, they take their hadith from him. Sorry, the Quran. I mean, how you accept the Quran from such a man and you refuse his hadith? If his hadith is a lie, that means he never tells something true. Either he is a trustworthy or he cannot be trustworthy. But as you see, they are saying he is not trustworthy. You can open the link I posted for you in Rumble and in Twitter and Discord, and you can use Google Translation the same as I'm doing, and be the judge yourself. He's a liar. And those are big names. Look, Al-Bukhari, Muslim, big names. They say this guy is not trustworthy.
Abdullah ibn Ahmad, on the authority of his father, trustworthy and perhaps wrong. Uthman al-Darimi said, this is not the case in the hadith. Ibn Abi Hatim said, I asked my father about Abu Bakr bin Ayyash and Abu al-Awaz, and he said, how close are they? Ibn Sa'd said, he was trustworthy, truthful, and knowledgeable of hadith and knowledge, but he made many mistakes. Yaqub ibn Shayba said, there was confusion in his hadith. Abu Naim said, there was no one among our sheikhs who made more mistakes than him. Al-Bazr said, he was not a memorizer.
What the heck is that? This is the one they are taking the Quran from? Huh? This is the one they are taking the Quran from. Here they are asking a question. If this guy, he make a lot of mistakes and he's not trustworthy, how his recitation became the most famous?
If he made many mistakes in his speech, how did his recitation become one of the 7 famous ones, or even on top of them? As for the author of the introduction to the sciences of the Quran, Ayatollah Muhammad Hadi Marifa, he quoted words from Ibn al-Jazari in which he says, he combined eloquence, mastery, and editing through one person, namely his sheikh, Abu Abd al-Rahman al-Sulami.
Al-Sulami. Sulami and Ham is the best. Forget about the rest. Yeah, anyway, and there is more reference actually. This is just a website. There is tons of reference more than this, but I was just looking for a website we can post as a Muslim website. Yeah, and the coward, he says to me, in his Quran doesn't have that. This is in every single Arabic Quran. How many of you here have an Arabic Quran? How many of you Muslims have Arabic Quran? I want you to go and check page A in the Quran and tell me, do you see what I posted in Patreon? You see it, right? You don't have the Quran. You have according to recitation of people you never heard of. And this guy Hafs himself is a fraud. As you see, even Muslims themselves, they accuse him to be a fraud. You see it? Religion of according to. You can open your Quran. In my Quran, the one I have in Arabic, it's page A. It says A, Alif. Which means it's not a number. They give it a letter. Introduction. In the beginning of the Quran. It should be in the beginning. Before Al-Fatiha. Do we have any Muhammadan? Go ahead, Hashimi. Hashimi. Mostly this is Ultimate Fault himself. Go ahead, Hashimi.
Of course it's me. Run like a coward. Run, boy.
So does it say
Run.
that? Let us see who's running. Does it say
Run.
that or not?
That's
Does it
all
say,
you do, bro. I taught you.
Shut
I
up, shut
exposed
up.
you.
Listen, I
All
am
you do is
showing
run,
everybody.
boy. You're a
Potato,
little
you are
faggot.
the boy.
You gotta be a faggot. Do you suck dicks?
You're a
Are you a
prophet.
fucking faggot?
You're just don't say the
Is
F
that
word.
why?
Listen,
Is that the reason why you're married? Because you're
listen,
sucking dicks? Is
listen,
that what you're
listen.
doing? Are you a gay? You gotta be a fucking gay, man.
Son of Muta. You see why I block you? You are a trashy piece of shit. I am not married because I'm serving my Lord. Your prophet, he's not serving his Lord. He is serving his penis. And if I am a gay, then I'm going to sleep like your prophet with men, like in front of everybody. Guys, he said, are you married? Why you aren't married? Are you a gay? In front of everybody. What is the punishment of someone is a gay in the Quran? The mic is yours. You open the topic, deal with it.
Chapter 4, verse 15. For lesbian.
What the punishment for gays and lesbian? Chapter 4, verse number 15. Guys, be my witness. For lesbian, I said for gay, a man. Give me for a man. What is the punishment for a man who is a gay in Islam? The mic is yours.
I said chapter, what are you meeting me for? You ask a question and I'm reading the verse and you're meeting me.
You mentioned the lesbian. I said gays, men. Are you a girl? Why you go to the girls? Tell me about the men. The mic is yours.
Give you both. It's true.
No problem. Tell me about the men for now.
Yes, read it. Chapter 4.
No, you tell me. What is the punishment for gays in the Quran?
Yes, that man. If men together, if two men commit fahisha.
Okay, what is the punishment? Tell me the punishment. You don't know Arabic. Don't tell me what fahisha mean. You're stupid. You don't even speak one Arabic word. And you confirm that to me. So why you are trying to say the word in Arabic if you don't know Arabic? So now tell us, everybody is listening. What is the penalty of being a man having sex with the man in the Quran? The mic is yours.
I said chapter 4, verse 16. You're going to read it, coward. You son of a coward.
Tell me the punishment.
Read 4:16, do you?
Tell me the punishment.
You read the 4:16, you see the punishment. Read it.
Read it. Are you ashamed?
Okay, let's read it. Put it on the board.
Read it.
All right, I do it. Where is it at? Put it on the board.
Read it.
You got to put it on the board so I can read it.
Son of Muta, a whore like your mother. She gave birth to you in the beach. You insulted my mother, you filthy. You keep saying the F word. I will wipe the floor with you. Here we go. What is the punishment in the Quran for being a gay? No punishment. The mic is yours.
And so start the verse 15.
Read it.
Start 15 so you can see the context. If you see and, you know it's a
15 is about women. I'm talking about gays now. We will go to 15, no problem. What is the punishment for two men from your country? They are Muslims effing each other. The mic is yours.
as of those of your women who come.
Tell me about the men. Forget about the women for now. You said to me you want to read verse number 16. Read it. What is the penalty for two men having sex together? The mic is yours.
Coward. You gotta be a coward.
The coward is you who is trying to avoid to answer. What is the penalty for two men effing each other? The mic is yours.
Put verse 15 so we can see.
Verse number 15 is about girls, not about men. I'm asking you about men. We will go there after we finish 16. Are you ashamed that in the Quran doesn't say anything about punishing men? What is the punishment for men? Guys, listen carefully. Verse number 15, it says if two women have sex together, we jail them together until they die. Verse number 16, there's no penalty. The mic is yours. Go. What is the penalty for two men having sex together?
Okay, now it says who committed illegal acts, punish them both.
What is the
and if they repent,
what is the punishment?
You accordingly.
What is the
how old they
punishment?
are, how old they think is accordingly.
Accordingly, what is the punishment accordingly?
Please shut the fuck up, you're fucking ignorant.
Filthy son of Muta. I'm allowing you to talk just for entertainment and to show everybody how filthy like you are. And all the Muslims are the same like you. Let us go and see how you punish someone he is a gay in Islam? Do you want to give me the answer without saying filthy language? Or you will not give me the answer? What is the penalty? You said you are a Quran only. Is that correct, guys? How many times this son of Mutahi said he is a Quran only? Two men having sex together, and this is the verse he chosen, not me. He said, go to those verses, you will find the penalty of the homosexual. So we decide to go there. So if there is a penalty, it should be there, explained there, not somewhere else. Now, the mic is yours. What is the penalty for two men having sex together? You said to me, punish them accordingly. What is the punishment? The mic is yours. Don't use filthy language. Otherwise, I mean, what's the point of using filthy language? Are you trying to block you and kick you out? No, I will not, because we need to have fun. We are not done with you. The mic is yours.
I said those following you are losers when you said Mary was not a virgin.
What? Just get out of here, son of Musa. And never, never, you will never be allowed here again. I gave you a chance. You know what? I will try one last time. Are you trying to insult Mary now? Potato, listen. What is the penalty, Mr. Quran only? What is the penalty for someone he is homosexual? You said you accept the Quran only. The verse in front of you says punish them. How you punish them? The mic is yours. Last chance. If you speak filthy language, you will not be here anymore. Go ahead.
Because there's something that religion. You Christians.
Answer.
Yes, you all motherfuckers, you Christians.
Son of Muta, get out of here. Anytime you come here, I'm going to block you and bounce you, you filthy son of Muta. Go marry your mother, as your prophet said. Filthy coward. Get out of here. Do you want to see, guys, what the penalty for two men having sex together in Islam? You will not believe it. Beat them with sandals. If two women, they have sex together, we jail them until they die. If two men, we just beat them with sandals. That's it. Do you see how filthy Muhammad is? Because he is a homosexual. He go easy with the homosexual. In the case of girls, jail them until they die. In the case of men, and when two of you, by the way, he was insulting just so I can kick him out. You know, he's trying to escape. It's okay, but I don't want to hear his filthy language every 2 minutes. If two of you commit the act of loot, punish them by insulting them, beat them with sandals, and if they repent, let them go. Do you see it? He is a Quran only. And he is asking me why you are not getting married. I have my reasons. But I don't do what Muslims do. They jump to donkey and have sex with them. According to Google, top dog searching sex with donkey, sex with horse, sex with dog is Muslims from Pakistan. Maybe I'm waiting to convert to Islam so I can have your daughter. 4 of them. In fact, the Quran, and this guy is a Quran only. The Quran says if you are a Muslim, you can have whatever you wish in the heaven of Allah. Anything you wish. In fact, Muhammad, he said clearly, all of those, it says whatever they want. Whatever you wish. Anything you wish. And Muhammad even make it more clear. He says in the heaven there is a market where there is no buying nor selling except images. Let us see. Uh, this bazaar have only images of men and women, and if a man he like the image, he enter it. Read carefully with me. So in the heaven of Islam, this man, if you go there, for sure he will never go anywhere, because there's no heaven in Islam anyway. Read with me. And they will say to you, this is da'if, brother, da'if. Indeed, in paradise, there is a market which there is no buying nor selling except images of men and women. So whenever a man desire the image, he enter it, he have intercourse with it. Do you see it? Image of what? Men and women. Who is the customer? A man. You see it? In the heaven, there is images of men and women. When you like the image, you F the image. I apologize for having this guy in the microphone, but as I know, I said maybe we can squeeze something of him, but he is filthy. In fact, I notice that anytime he is being squeezed hard, like he is in a corner, he used filthy language, so I will, kick him out. It's like he used it as a way to get out. So he did not leave. I made him leave. Very trashy person. If you want to know what kind of mother a person he have, look how he talk. I know now what kind of mother he have. If his mother is a good woman, he will never say such a word. But this is what his mother, she said to his dad, and this is their language at home. And by the way, people who keep saying the F language, obviously in your house, even if you claim to be Christian, obviously in your home, you have no better language. And that means you are a trashy person. If you could not keep your mouth clean without, cannot you make a sentence without saying the F word? Can't you make an expression without saying the F word? You use it because this is what you learn. You grow up in a trashy house where the family keep using filthy language, and you became filthy, and you cannot get rid of it. Using such a language doesn't make you a better person, doesn't make you smart, doesn't sound, look at him and what he did now. Like, keep saying the F word every 2 minutes. Did he prove his point? In fact, he proved that he's a trashy person. I show reference, he failed. They found the Quran, the Mus'haf of Hafs. Where is there's no Mus'haf of Hafs. Nobody have it. The Hafs you have is the one we shown you. This is 200 years after Muhammad. And they don't even have a book of it. Liars. What is the penalty, he refused to say. What is the penalty? Let me show you the girls. Do you know why he want to show the girls? Because the girls says you jail them until they die. He don't want to talk about the boys. And here you understand that Muhammad, he see that women having sex together is something very bad, but men having sex together is not a big deal. Imagine if somebody steal an egg, we cut his hand. But if somebody, a man fornicating with a man, he's a homosexual, we beat him with sandals. Do you see it? If you have my book, Sex and Allah, you will find that the whole town of Muhammad are homosexual, including Muhammad himself. With the reference, with the page of the number of the book, with the volume, with the name of the book, all the reference you want. The whole town is homosexual. Umar al-Khattab is a homosexual. Even the uncle of Muhammad, according to Muslims, is a homosexual. Let me show you something. According to the Muslims, Umar ibn Khattab, he used a problem in his anus. And the medicine for it is the sperm of men. And this guy is talking about homosexual. Let us see. Actually, I found a video about it. A Muslim sheikh is talking about it in Emirat TV. All right. Hmm. Do we have any Muhammadan? If you remember, when a Muslim man he came to the caliphate and he complained that their leader is a gay. Oh, let me show you this hadith. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Aisha, she asked a homosexual to find a wife for a guy, his name is Abdul Rahman. When you see this, okay, maybe the guy, he is a gay, but he knew somebody, she is a female. He went and he got him a wife, she is a male. Let me see if I can find the hadith. All right, hold on, let us see. I'm trying just to find the hadith in English. Yeah, it's not in English, but you know what? We can find it in Arabic. Okay, we use Google Translation. All right. This is a book called Al-Isaba li Ibn Hajar. I will use the translation. Let us see. So here, the story about the homosexual that Aisha, she said to a homosexual, his name is Anna. His name is Anna. Can you lead us to a woman to marry her to Abdul Rahman? Abdul Rahman is her brother. He said yes. And he described a woman, if she come with four and she leave with four. What they meant by that, it's a homosexual, it's a gay. When she come, like there is two, the Arab description here is funny. So when she come with four. When she leave with eight. And they add the penis there. I mean, this is about body part. I'm just trying to share, to translate.
He is the effeminate, mentioned by al-Bawardi and narrated on the authority of Ibrahim ibn Muhajir, on the authority of Abu Bakr ibn Hafs, who said, Aisha said to an effeminate man who was in Medina, and it was said to him, won't you direct us to a woman to whom we may propose to Abd al-Rahman ibn Abi Bakr? He said, yes. He described a woman who, if she came forward, she would come forward with 4, and if she turned away, she would turn away with 8. So the messenger of God heard him. May God bless him and grant him peace. He said, oh, he was taken out of Medina to Hira.
So Aisha, she is asking to get married to her brother from a homosexual. Let us see different reference. Let us see. Let us see if we can find that. You see, I have tons of websites, but I'm just trying to find something official in order to, we don't want to use just any website. Let us see. Let us see this one. All right, this one we found something. For some reason, this website is not opening. See how difficult it is to find reference to show you? And all of this because you guys don't speak Arabic. All right, we found this. Let us see this one. This is Umar ibn al-Khattab, the caliphate, the famous caliphate, speaking about how they marry him to any as a girl and how he married to any as a man. Let us see. Hold on. Give me a second. All right. Let's translate this. Now, the Arabic here is a little bit complicated, so maybe the translation will not be good. But he is
Abu
saying,
Bakr said, It was narrated on the authority of Omar bin al-Khattab, may God be pleased with him, that he said, "There is nothing left of the matter of pre-Islamic times except that I do not care which of the Muslims one married, and which of them I married."
Here, the translation is not really accurate. So he's saying in the pre-Islamic era, everything a man he do in sex he did. Marrying him to a man or marrying him to a woman. And the reference for that is here. Let us close some pages. We have too many pages open. Let us use Google Translation to translate the whole page so you can see the reference. All right. So this is the name of the book. This is the very number. This is the page number, as you see in the screen. Let us show you something else. Look at this one here. Actually, you know what? I don't know why I'm doing this. There is a website written by Shia, but all the references are Muslim Sunni. Let me hold on. That will be easier for you. Where is the website? Anyone remember it? Website called Shia Pan. I'm trying to find it. All right, this one is better from looking here and there. I will post the link for you guys in Discord, in Ramble, in YouTube. All right. So you can see what we are talking about. Here we do not need, in this case, we do not need to use Google Translation because the whole page is in English. And everything there is written by Shia, just to remind you. However, the Shia are quoting the Muslim Sunni books. So whatever you see here, it is Shia writing against Sunni. They hate each other, we know that. However, all is taken from the Sunni books. Here you will see disasters when it's come to what it's called, ethic. Having sex with watermelon, having sex with dead bodies, having sex with donkey, sex toys. Look, having sex with watermelon. Watermelon. We are serious. Those people, those Muslims, they have sex with watermelon. Now, if this is written by a Christian prince, the Muslim may say, Christian prince doesn't say that, CP. This is Muslims exposing each other. And you will see the reference, by the way. Anything there, you will see the reference for it. It's not like he said, she said. There's reference for what it said. Watermelon. A Muslim woman, she have to suckle a man. He have a beard. And this is the reference too. All this is reference. Let us continue. I mean, the page is so long, and all of it is in English, so I advise you all to save it in case in the future you want something. Having sex with the animals. There's no penalty in Islam for having sex with dead dogs, or sorry, with donkeys. Hey, ultimate fart, what is the penalty of having sex with animals in the Quran? how I forgot to ask him this question. There's no penalty for it. No penalty for having sex with animals in Islam. Okay. Why? Because animals are good and they enjoy it. Example of sin immorality, pedophilia, bestiality, necrophilia, sex with hermaphrodites, I don't know if I'm saying the word correctly, doesn't necessarily mean you have to perform obligatory bath. So all here, that section is Muslim teaching you, if you have sex with those things, you do not need to wash. And penetrating an animal or dead body and a child that cannot be a penetration does not make ghusl obligatory. Ghusl means wash, to wash. If he does not ejaculate as mentioned, etc. I mean, read. Sick. This is Islam. You see the reference, by the way? There's a reference here in case, you know. You see the reference? All of this, there is reference. You will see they did a good job with the reference. If a man insert his penis into a sexual organ or an anus of a corpse or an animal, or if he insert their penises, how many? Into his own anus. How a man can insert? Hold on. Oh, there. Ah, okay. I was, all right. I thought he's talking, saying he insert his penis into his anus. All what they are worried about, should we wash or not, brother? Do you see it? All what they are worried about, should we wash? I mean, the problem here is not inserting your penis in an anus of a man or dead body or dead animals or an animal. No. The question is, should we wash? Do you see it? Is that my website? Is that the reference is there? Look at this. No obligation on him to perform compulsory bath provided he does not orgasm. Similarly, if a woman insert in her vagina or anus the penis of a corpse, a penis of what? And then those Abdul, those two from Africa, they call me, they want to show me that Islam is against prostitution, supposedly, you know. And then, you know, Fifi, she say, yeah, brother, you can be a pimp.
To prostitute herself for money, basically, like a pimp brother has said. So what's your thought on this? Why is it possible? Why is it even forgiven?
Yeah, I would have to look at the gestive mood, where it would seem that this should be, if you did, like in regards to, not if you will or in the future, this is something you're going to continue to do, but if you did, then Allah is forgiving. This is something, I don't think this is like speaking of like an ongoing thing. Like Allah got you, don't worry.
What was that? Allah got you?
What's the surah and ayat again, please?
This is
Sorry, do you have the surah?
24:33. It doesn't seem to be speaking about past tense.
well, it says there's a jussive, a mood. Gives you
This is a private meeting of 4 Muslims. They are discussing it's okay to be a pimp. I mean, and they say to you, Islam is not a good religion. Huh? Who says so? Who said so? You can be a pimp and it's okay.
Verse. We can disagree if you guys would like to disagree. But yeah, it says, don't force your girls into prostitution in order to gain something from this world. And if one forces them after that, then Allah is forgiving. So that's the verse. Abdul Bar, would you like to share your thoughts on?
This is Sister Farid. And he agreed it's okay to be a pimp.
On the verse itself?
Yes, so from that verse, the apparent meaning of the verse that you read, Brother Khalil, is... Hold on.
Yeah, what I see from that verse is that you can be a pimp.
Exactly. So Allah, that's funny. What the verse is saying, do not force your slave women.
And you know, guys, if I am debating a Muslim right now, and I say to him the same, from the appearance of the verse, it says it clearly, you can be a pimp. Do you think the Muslim will say to me exactly as we just heard? They will not. They will say, no, it doesn't say that, you're a liar. But when they are speaking together, and they thought nobody is recording, they agree. Exactly, brother. You can be a pimp, exactly. And even the guy is excited. He's not like shocked. He's like it.
What the verse is saying, do not force your slave women into prostitution so that you might gain something out of it, some worldly gain. But if you do so, if you force them, then after that, Allah is forgiving, most merciful. I would ask you, Brother Habib, if you're interested in answering, why would God be forgiving to those people? Why would God be forgiving right now in this particular scenario?
This is the video. If you like to download it and share it with everybody, you can be a pimp in Islam. And here there's a bunch of Muslims. Supposedly they are very well known. This is the link. You can download it, share it everywhere. And as you see, this is not my words. From their words, you can be a pimp. I'm posting it for you in Ramble, YouTube, and Discord. I would like to see every one of you downloading this video. And I assure you, if you call those individuals who were in the video and you say to them, is it true that you can be a pimp in Islam? They will say, nowhere it says that. They will deny totally that the Quran teaching that. And look at, read with me. Look at this. Book of Ethic. Look at this. If a man enter his penis into a vagina or of a complex natural, what? Ghusl is not obligatory. Look how important washing, man. Those are so clean hygiene nation. Oh boy. It's a possibility to pay a woman for sex without fear of Islamic punishment. We read in the Ghadir that if a man inform a woman that he is paying her for sex, then he cannot be subjugated to any manner of Islamic penalty. He's paying for it. And this is the reference. Here we go. Those are Muslim Sunni, by the way. This is not Shia now. And more, you know. This is Al-Bukhari. Here a monkey, a female monkey in Islam, she committed illegal intersexual intercourse. The monkey, they stone her because those are Muslim monkeys. But a Muslim man, he can rent a woman. He can rent his sister. But a monkey, she cannot do that. Haram. In the sect of Abi Hanifa, it is okay to have sex with your mother, and there is no penalty. And this is the reference. And by the way, I confirm that all those references, I checked many of them. Like for me, I don't remember the page of the numbers, you know, but I know the reference. I can confirm to you that those references are true. So here it says, of things which is haram, but in which there is no Islamic penalty, these include marrying your wife's sister or her mother or women who is already married. No penalty. So if a Muslim, he says to you, I believe only in the Quran, ask him, what is the penalty for having sex with your mother? It says forbidden for you. In the Quran, actually, it doesn't say even anything about those things. But there's no penalty. And this is why the scholars, they say, well, as long as the Quran never said there's a penalty, then there's no penalty. If a person marry a muhram, between two muhram mean his mother, his sister, his daughter, his aunt, etc., and he has sexual intercourse with them, even if he admit the fact that he knew while performing this act that it is forbidden for him to do so, which means in Islam it's forbidden to marry your mother or your sister or your daughter. Even if he performed that and he knew it's forbidden, there's no penalty. And this is the reference. Here is about having 5 wives, not 4. And the Shia, they have nice commentary about it. One of the most famous heroes of Islam, look what he did. His name, Amr ibn al-As. Amr ibn al-As, when he had a fight with Ali, he uncovered his buttocks and his anus so Ali will not kill him. One day, Ali attacked Umar ibn al-As, and he threw a spear at him, at Amr, and he fell in the ground. Amr fell in the ground, and he then exposed his buttocks. So what this guy did, he bent over, and he exposed his butt. Ali, he turned away his face. People said, this is Umar ibn al-As, the son of Anas. Ali replied, he showed me his anus, and this made me merciful to him. You see the mercy in Islam? He showed him his anus, and Ali now he was going to kill him, but now he saw his anus, he relaxed. Oh, so thank you. Now we are okay. All right. This is Ali, the one who is married to Muhammad's daughter, and the one later he is the caliphate, and the Muslim, they killed him later. And this is Umar, the one who was ruling Egypt. You see it? We have a guy in the chat, he is saying free Palestine, but in his Quran says occupy Palestine. The Quran in chapter 5 verse 21, it says Allah, he commanded the Jews to kill everyone who live in that land if he is not a Jew. But he is saying free Palestine. And by the way, you can free Palestine by chat. What about you go and do jihad, potato? Huh? You coward? Free Palestine in the chat? Why you don't join Hamas? Okay, I have different opinion for you to support Hamas. What about me and you? We open a company to sell halal cat food. And then we send the fund of the halal cat food to Yasser Arafat. What do you think? You want to join me? If you look like all of them, they say if you. No wonder here it says if you want to if a man. You should shower penises, praises Allah, SWT, and that black anus has saved your life today. By the way, he's not black, but his anus is dark, just to let you know. Those are all white men, but look like in that area, is dark. Oh boy. I mean, tons of reference about nice things about Islam. Aisha, even she give advice for the companion of Muhammad how to have sex or how to do masturbation. Look at this. Anyway, gave you the website. Do we have any Muslim would like to join us before it's too late? Take it or leave it. If you come and join me and defeat me, Allah will praise you and Allah will promise you endless penis. Look at this religion, look. Any Muhammadan? Who is a Muslim when I come and talk about Palestine? Who dare? As long as Abdul in the chat in Discord is saying Palestine. Who is a Muhammadan dare to come and talk about Palestine? Any Muhammadan? If you are a Muhammadan and you want to talk about so-called Palestine, feel free. I like to invite you. I didn't know those people who they are shouting in the street, they are saying free Palestine or flee Palestine. You want to go in war with the Jews, and the second the Jews, they come to you, stop the fire, stop the fire. Where is the heroes? Allahu Akbar, jihad, and potatoes. What happened? All those tunnels you built did not help you. They chased you inside the tunnels. I remember when the war started, Sky News and Jazeera, and they invite, those blonde white people who hate Israel. What do you think about what happened? And this guy, he was an officer in the American army or in the British army. This is a mission impossible. The Israeli army there, if they enter Gaza, this will be the biggest trap. They will lose tens of thousands. Abdul, do you know until now how many soldiers they die? After almost 5 months of war? Or more, actually. What, 5 months? 6 months, maybe. Huh? Thousands. They took your tunnels. They took Gaza. They took many cities. They took Khan Yunis. Just in the last attack, last week, they killed at least 900 terrorists in the hospital of Ash-Shifa. Imagine how stupid those Hamas is. The Israeli, they enter the hospital and they allow the civilian to go back. They allow them. So they withdraw their soldiers from that area. The stupid Hamas, what they said, oh, now they are done, we can go there. So almost 2,000 terrorists, they occupied the hospital. But then, those Arab, one of the things about Arab, one of the nice things about Arab is they are not trustworthy. They cheat, Just give them $1, they will sell you. They will sell you and buy you for $1. So, and I'm from there. I'm an Arab supporter, right? So I know my people, how they are. So the Israeli received information, and I assure you that the one who gave them the information is an Arab. I assure you 1 billion times that there's hundreds of Hamas fighters right now in the hospital, including leaders. The Israeli, what they did, they come in the middle of the night. Surprise. They surrounded the hospital and the fight started. They were able to capture hundreds and kill hundreds more. Just yesterday, I don't know if you saw the news, 7 Arab Israeli citizens. Here, listen carefully. Those are Israeli citizens. They are not considered Palestinian no more. They carry Israeli ID. They were planning to kill the Minister of Security in Israel. He's a Jew. So those 7 are Muslims, Arab Muslims, who they are citizen in Israel. And there's other, I think, 5 more. They are Palestinians. And they were planning to do massive terrorist. I mean, do you see the month of Ramadan? You see the Israeli. This war will never end. As long as the Israeli, they are listening to the international community. In which way? As long they are going by the book of the book of their enemy. You can do this, you cannot do that. I mean, those people, they will kill you. Every day there's a stabbing, every day there's an attack, every day there's a plan. So the Israeli, they will not be able to solve it unless they live in their country alone. No peace will be there. You might say how you can do that. I mean, there is many ways. How the Muslim, they kick the Jews from the land of the Jews. How Muhammad, he kicked the Jews from Medina. So it doesn't matter how many peace agreement you sign. Like, Emirat right now, they are #1 provider for Palestinian for aid. We are talking about food, tents, blank, which is good. I mean, nothing bad with that. But Emirat is not doing that because they are good people. No, you see, if you understand the nature of the Arab, then you can go farther and understand what's going on. They hate each other. When I say they hate each other, they hate each other to death. So Qatar was in charge of Gaza, in charge of this territory for long, because they are the one who give money. Qatar now is rejected by the Israeli are so angry from Qatar. And those Palestinians, so-called Palestinians, those are Arab too. They don't care who is the new master will be. Whoever give them meat and food, they will call him daddy. So now Emirat, because Qatar now is not able to supply anything no more, they cannot, because they are the one behind Hamas. So now the one who jumped into the scenery to take over is Emirat, the enemy of Qatar. All of this is just to buy a place. The Palestinian, who they are not Palestinian, they were shouting at Emirat, they are filthy, they are dogs, because they signed peace agreement with Israel. Right now, the Palestinian, they are saying, thank you, the Prince of Emirat. May Allah bless you, brother. We are so grateful for you. Look how fast they forgot. Yesterday, the day after. The one who gave them money, the one who gave them food, is their Lord. So Emirat now is competing with Qatar, and Qatar now lost its place there because everybody knows what happened. And they're trying to occupy Gaza and the territory, it's called Palestine. How they can occupy it? They have their dog. His name is Muhammad Dahlan. Muhammad Dahlan, he hates Qatar. And he is the man of Emirat. So now all the food is coming. Emirat is promoting that Muhammad Dahlan, He is the one who spoke to the Emir of Imarat, and he is the one behind all those assistants. Which mean Imarat, I believe with the coordination of Israel, are preparing this guy to take over. I see it this way. Maybe some people will not see it this way, but for me, I know that nothing happened in the, let's say in the in the Arab land without there is something they plan. They don't just give food, and they don't give food for free. Nobody give food for free. Not the Arab. They will not. Never, never, never even think about it for a second. The European, they can do it, yes. American, they can do it, maybe. But Arab, that's impossible. Even charity. It is impossible. There is something behind it. And I say, and time will tell, I believe that Imarat is preparing this guy to be their man in Gaza, and with the agreement, it might be even a plan between Imarat and Israel, that this guy, he will become the coming leader, because this is what I see. This is what they are pushing for. All the assistance now is coming from Imarat, is under the name of this guy, in the right side of Yasser Arafat. This guy, he hates Qatar. He is the enemy of Qatar. And Imarat want to be sure that the enemy of Qatar is going to be there. So Qatar have zero place. And I think the Israeli will agree with that. All right, I just shared with you some of my expectation for the future, and time will tell. Who is the true Palestinian? There's no true Palestinian exist, because there's many. You see, if you go back in history, first of all, the word Palestinian mean what? The foreigners, the migrant. So the word itself means that they aren't from there. This is what Palestinian. This is what the word Palestinian mean. Like in English, you say Palestinian. So the name itself proves that they are foreigners. Like, if I say the migrant, I mean what? Someone is not a citizen, someone is not from here, right? So this is what Palestinian mean. So this is the land of the Jews. And when the Babylon, the Assyrian, they came and they captured everybody, they took all the people. But when they released only the Jews. Actually, last week, the Jews, they were celebrating a festival, is about releasing them from captivities during the time of the Assyrian. Just last week. It's a big festival in Israel. But so when they release them from captivities, the only one is released is only the Jews. They did not release the Palestinians, which at that time they were enslaved, because the army, the Assyrian, when they came, they did not only enslave the Jews, whoever there, they got them, and take them all together. But when they free them, they free only the Jews. So since then, that time, there's no Palestinian no more. Zero. They are gone. Those are Arab. They start occupying the land after the occupation of the Arab to the Holy Land. Those are not Palestinian. Even if you ask them, what is they will say Arab. Look what they are wearing. Why Yasser? By the way, Yasser Arafat himself is not even from there. Yasser Arafat is an Egyptian. Do you know that? Yasser Arafat himself is an Egyptian. None of them is a Palestinian. The only one we can say they were native is those who they are Christians. They were living there, and those are not Palestinian too. Those are Aramic. Those are not Palestinians. The Muslim, they occupy Syria, they call themselves now Syrian, but they are not. They are Arab. And they changed the name of the country. It says the Arab Republic of Syria. Same or Egypt. Egypt is Africa. No Arab in it. The Arab, they came, they occupied the land, they changed the name of the country, the Arab Republic of Egypt, the same as Iraq. This is the land of the Babylon, the Chaldean. So wherever they go, Morocco, Tunisia, they go, they force the language. They force what is called Arabization, or whatever you call it. Culture, food, names, language, and they try their best to demolish the culture of the previous so they can swallow them and digest them. You will be digested. And Muhammad, he told them to do that because this is the way they can stay forever there. So now the people, they forget their identity. If you speak like you go now in the Middle East, you will see even many Christians, they forgot who they are. They start saying they are Arab. Who they are originally, I mean, there is Arab Christians, yes, there is. People of the desert who they are Christians, there is. But you will find countries who have nothing to do with those Arab. They have their own language, they have their own culture, they have their own words, yet they call themselves Arab. Why? Because they've been digested. School, university teach you, you are an Arab, you are an Arab, you are an Arab. That's it. The child, he grow up, he believe. If you repeat a lie a million times, the lie become your truth. So I believe, and time will tell, this guy is going to be the new ruler, or let us say the one they will promote, Emirat. This is the guy of Emirat. And I think Israel will like to have him, even though he's not like friendly with Israel, but at least he is not Islamist, he is not a Muslim Brotherhood. Emirat hate Hamas because they are Muslim Brotherhood. As simple as that. So again, anything happen in the Middle East, you see those, you see the Emirat and Qatar, the Prince of Emirat and the Prince of Qatar, both are not the princes, by the way, those are Bedouin, but thanks to the oil, they sit together, they hug each other, they kiss each other, they kiss, yeah. But any second they get a chance to stab each other, they will do it immediately. When they sit together, you will say, oh boy, those are in love. Man, oh man. Look how happy they are. Give him a kiss. But the second you know what we are talking about, you know that those people, they will not hesitate for a second to eat each other alive. Literally. Look at the hugs and look at the welcome. If not the Trump, actually, if not the stupid Trump, those people will be at war from 5 years ago. But the stupid Trump, because he is fraud like Biden, he forced Emirat and Saudi Arabia not to attack Qatar. If not the stupid Trump, Hamas will not be doing, the October 7. He protected Qatar. It's true. You see, we want Trump to win the election because, well, you have no choice. But Trump is a very stupid idiot. He protected the devil just because they give money. Zero ethic. Zero ethic. I never saw anyone who rule America have ethic until now. Sadly. They were going to attack Emirat and Saudi Arabia. They have sanctions on Emirat. They close the borders. They have their army, and they are ready to invade. And then the dump Trump. He warned them, don't even think about it. And not only that, he forced them to shake hands. And not only that, even 5 days before he left the White House, he forced this guy, the Prince of Emirat, to visit Qatar and to open doors, shake hands. He was so desperate. And I believe there's no way Trump is doing that unless he is getting some money from it. Otherwise, I will leave you to tell me what is the reason. We have Abdul, he says his message for Allah. Yeah, the message of Allah is what? If you believe in me, I will make your penis endless. Anyway. Anyway, guys, it's time for me to... Jimmy Carter, he have ethic? You're right. Scumbag, Jimmy Carter. You notice that all those leaders, American president, when they finish their presidency, they open a charity organization. Do you know what the point of the charity organization? So they can receive money. Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, charity organization. Who is the donors? Check it out. Qatar, Emirat, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Morocco, Jordan. I mean, Jordan is a poor country. We give them even assistance. Why they are donating to Hillary Clinton? So all those scumbags, they open charity organization to legalize. It's a laundry, money laundry. To make it legal to receive, like why they will give you a donation? What you would do? Oh, we are helping people to have cancer. Hillary Clinton, when her daughter get married, she spent $3 million in the wedding. From where? What is her job and what is the job of her husband? How much they make a month? As all their life they spend it working in politics, in government salary. What is their salary? They fool people. Again, I will vote for Trump because he is way better than the dumb Biden. Stupid. I mean, gas is expensive, food is expensive. He is going against Israel, but now he is signing big deals for Israel. I mean, very stupid guy. But Trump is better, but is not good. Unless he repent. This guy, he worship money. He keep asking people for donation, but he just made at least $2 billion, $3 billion from a truth, website. They put the stock market, and people, crazy, stupid people, they start buying stocks. But those websites have no value. It's not a company making airplanes or cars, nothing. It's just a stupid website. He make billions of dollars in one day. And then he asked you, don't forget